Hi everyone, I am a fan of tuna. Have you ever believed that, in the endless stream of life, just one name is enough to make our hearts flutter forever? In the noisy world of the stage lights, where stars live under the eyes of millions of people, there is a love that makes the audience constantly flutter. Alex, a strong, decisive man, once again affirmed that in his heart, there is only tuna. Not a passing rumor, not a windy word, but a sincere oath amidst the storms. Can true happiness call their names? Or is it just a beautiful dream amidst the complexities of fame and private life? Join me on this emotional journey, where love is not only a personal story, but also a testament to the belief, steadfastness, and value of the two words, sincerity. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to follow the channel. The morning sunlight gently penetrated the canopy of leaves, spreading a soft yellow color over the small garden in front of the porch. Henry slept soundly on the small wooden bed, his innocent face slightly flushed under the morning sunlight. Each of his steady breaths made Tuna's heart calm down, both peaceful and filled with love. She gently stroked Henry's soft hair, her heart filled with gratitude. Amidst all the storms, this child was the only refuge that made her never fall. But along with that, love was a secret fear. Would she have enough strength to keep a warm home for her child if one day Alex left? The creaking sound of the wooden gate in the yard rang out, pulling Tuna back to reality. Raising her head, she saw Mrs. Tone walking in, her gait leisurely but her eyes filled with affection. A light smile flashed on Tuna's lips, radiant joy, erasing the lingering fatigue in the corners of her eyes. She quickly stood up, went to greet her with a joyful voice. "Uncle Tone is here. I'm so happy. Today the house has more warmth from you. .. Mrs. Tone's voice was slow but heavy with thought. I heard that ... Alex's ex-lover has returned these past few days." That question fell into the silence, like a small pebble touching the surface of a calm lake, causing unpredictable ripples. Tuna paused. Her hand unconsciously tightened the hem of her shirt, her eyes looking far away towards the sky, where a lone kite was quietly drifting with the wind. The smile on her lips was light but forced. "Yes, ... I heard it too. Some people even said they saw Alex with her. Didn't ask, nor did I blame. Alex's past. I can't and don't want to erase it." Tuna's tone was calm, but each word echoed with a choking bitterness, like someone who had prepared herself to let go, but her heart was still bleeding. Mrs. Tone looked at her quietly. Her deep eyes seemed to want to penetrate that calm shell, to touch the silent torment that was burning a heart that knew how to love, but was afraid of losing. Tuna sat motionless in the house, her hands clasped together as if she was holding on to the last bit of courage she had left. Her voice was soft, but each word that fell out was so strong, it broke her heart. "Uncle Tone, I never want to hold on to a man if he no longer has a place for me in his heart. If Alex really wants to leave, I will not hold him back. No matter how painful it is, I think love is to let the other person be free." Tuna's eyes were red, her gaze blurred by tears that were about to fall. At that moment, Henry stirred slightly. That moment made Tuna's heart clench. She quickly swallowed her sobs, afraid that her son would accidentally see her sadness. For her, happiness has never been a simple thing. It is both love, a home for Henry, and a heavy responsibility that she is willing to bear. But deep inside, a silent fear beat. If Alex really turned his back, would she be strong enough to fight with her son to the end of the road? Mrs. Tone was silent for a long time, then gently took Tuna's hand. Her voice was deep and warm, like the sound of a bell ringing in the quiet afternoon. "My daughter, in life, people don't often meet a soulmate. Alex is not only your husband, but also the person who has been with you through many ups and downs. The return of an old love can stir your heart, but the important thing is not the past, but who he is choosing now, who he wants to continue with." Tuna bowed his head, silent. Mrs. Tone continued, "Don't let go just because you are afraid. Look straight into your heart, and give Alex a chance to prove where his heart is, because your happiness, Henry's happiness, is not a matter of a day, but a matter of a lifetime. Her words were like a shining light, making Tuna's soul both unstable and finding a bit of support. While at the farm, Tuna was hiding her feelings behind a forced smile. At a small street corner in the city, Alex quietly walked into a shoe store. He stood for a long time in front of hundreds of pairs of shoes, but in his mind there was only one image: Tuna's figure busily working in the garden, her small feet covered in mud but still exuding gentleness. Alex gently touched a pair of light brown women's shoes, simple yet elegant, a style that he was sure Tuna would like. In that moment, he clearly felt his heart tighten. In the past few days, he had let her endure too much insecurity. Rumors about her ex-lover returning, his own silence, all of it made Tuna have to fight alone. He knew that the strength she showed was just a thin shell hiding her pain. "I want to wrap these shoes, Alex whispered to the employee, his voice hoarse as if he wanted to convey all his regret. He wished that when Tuna opened this gift box, she would understand. His love had never changed. It was just that he had been clumsy in not knowing how to make her feel safe. And this time, Alex silently promised himself he would never let her doubt again. Alex stopped in front of the farm gate, still holding the small gift box in his hand. The voice coming from the porch made him stop. Tuna's voice choked. "If Alex wants to leave, I won't keep him." After a moment of silence, Alex felt his heart tighten. In Mrs. Tone's advice, he recognized all the sadness that Tuna had tried to hide for so long. Standing there, Alex suddenly felt himself at fault, letting the woman he loved most live in confusion and loneliness. Alex took a deep breath, then pushed the wooden gate open and entered. His heart was pounding, both scared and determined. In the yard, Tuna and Mrs. Tone had finished setting up a simple meal: a few vegetables from the garden, a bowl of hot soup, and a plate of fragrant braised fish. The afternoon sunlight shone down, covering the meal with a layer of warm light, making the scene more intimate and familiar. Tuna looked up, slightly surprised to see Alex. Her eyes flickered slightly, mixed with surprise and a bit of reserve. Mrs. Tone smiled slightly, took the initiative to pull out a chair, and signaled Alex to sit down. He quietly placed the gift box beside him, then sat at the table, feeling as if all the burdens in his heart were gradually being lifted. The three of them ate together, under the gentle yellow sunlight. The atmosphere was warm but still a bit hesitant. Alex occasionally glanced at Tuna, wanting to say something, but it was stuck in his throat. He clenched his hands under the table, then mustered up all his courage to speak. "Tuna, I'm sorry. I know, in the past, I made you feel insecure, worried about things that I should have explained clearly. I was clumsy. I made you feel lonely even when I was by your side." Both Tuna and Mrs. Tone looked up, their eyes momentarily stunned. Alex continued, his voice trembling but sincere. "I never wanted to leave you. And I don't want Henry to lack a complete home. The return of the ex only made me realize more clearly, my heart has never changed. It will always belong only to you." Saying this, Alex lowered his head, his eyes filled with tears. Tuna put down her bowl of rice, her hands trembling slightly. Alex's apology echoed in the small space but was enough to shake the layers of hurt she had tried to bury for so long. Tears glistened in the corners of her eyes. She turned her face away to hide it, but her voice couldn't help but tremble. "I'm just afraid that one day, you'll really leave, leaving me and Henry alone." Alex quickly reached across the table, grabbed her hand and said earnestly, "No, I will never leave you. I was slow. I was wrong to let you doubt, but it was these past days that made me understand more clearly. This family is everything. I want to raise Henry with you. I want to be with you for the rest of my life," Mrs. Tone quietly observed. The corners of her lips curled into a gentle smile. She put down her chopsticks and said gently, "Happiness is fragile. Only trust can keep it. Tuna, please give Alex a chance. And Alex, remember what you just said, because this is a lifelong responsibility." Tuna smiled slightly. Her eyes still had tears but softened. She nodded slightly, as if accepting, as well as forgiving. Seeing that, Alex was confused but quickly took the small box from the side. Carefully opened the new pair of shoes he had bought. He knelt down, carefully put them on Tana's feet. Each gesture was both awkward and full of love. Tuna looked at him, her heart filled with an indescribable warmth. She softly said thank you, her voice trembling with happiness. In that moment, all worries disappeared, leaving only the gentle bond of a family.